Bethesda and Virtuos have managed to rebirth an old industry classic. Back in 2005, when I was just 3 years old, Bethesda released the original Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion to massive and widespread success. But as of April 22nd, 2025, in collaboration with Virtuos, the two companies managed to release a remaster of the same game, which generally is just a misnomer because, as anybody can tell just by looking, this is a whole lot more than just a little bit of a shiny rebuff and some scratches touched on. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Oblivion remake. Now, there's going to be a few spoilers for the introduction portion of the game, so if you're a new player, just fair warning just in case you want to experience this whole thing blind. But if you're a returning player, or really just don't care about minor spoilers about just the start of a game, let me tell you why the Oblivion Remaster is perfect. Hit new game, you're briefly told that this guy is 87 years old, boo-hoo, I wish I could have chilled with the dinosaurs. Did you know him? You're very handsome, by the way. You're then met with a classic character customization menu. I never really cared about this part in games. I never really look at my face enough to really justify that much attention to detail. But hey, if you're a fan of making extreme monstrosities, I've heard great things. Finish making your... whatever this is? Well, guess what? I hope it was worth it, because now you're in jail. Disgusting freak of nature.
Wake up, kitty kitty. That's it. Take whatever you can get in here, Khajiit. They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that? First, they starve you. Then, they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Clash of Clans, ass lat.
Lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from then the stars. God, assassin, my blade.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm
Looks
watching.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
I'm just supposed to be okay with this? That's a secret tunnel in my jail cell. Fuck it, I'm using it. Soon enough, you'll be able to break out of jail, venture into the catacombs, and be met with your first combat encounter. Combat isn't one-to-one to the original, but generally, it's an improvement. There's new animations that make it feel like there's more weight and impact to every strike. Perfectly new, but yet strikingly familiar. Unlike something like the Final Fantasy remake, the Oblivion Remaster has rooms and layouts exactly as you remember them, only now they've been given a shiny new coat of paint. Almost like being reunited with an old friend. And much like that old friend of ours, while it looks different on the surface, it has that feeling that we've all come to love, no matter how much time it's been. That's especially true for things like the lockpicking and persuasion minigames. Persuasion minigames I never really understood, nor will I ever to this day. But the lockpicking minigames are exactly as they looked, but more beautifully as they did 2 decades ago. Holy crap, it's been a while. Jesus Christ. One thing that has been immensely improved from the former isn't just overall combat, but archery especially. Using a bow now feels so much better, it's so much more fluid. Teamed with a proper reticle for aiming, unlike its predecessor, makes playing the original almost unplayable. They've also gone and redone the UI, making it feel a bit more reminiscent of Skyrim, while also keeping the charm and papyrus-styled inventory of the original. Also, I just love the sounds the menu makes with the clicking and the dragging over stuff and just the side selection. It just sounds so yummy. I love sound design. I do have just one gripe with the map though. It feels so cramped, like I'm being put into a claustrophobic pocket dimension put on parchment paper. Dialogue in this game now comes fitted with tons and tons more voice lines for the varying races, instead of just the stagnant voices you'd hear across all people through every place in the game. And they even kept the voice lines that you still remember to this day. And I have been having way too much fun with them, to say the least.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
I'm not far enough in to confirm it for myself, but I really hope they kept the original lines Todd Howard voiced.
Oh no! What do we do? I'm so scared!
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
We failed.
Guys, I wouldn't recommend going down here. Just a fair warning.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go!
Can't save anyone.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the
No,
Thank you!
No butterscotch candy? Come here often?
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the calls of...
With the king now dead, we embark to get out of these sewers and are met with light. The end of the tunnel. Welcome to Cyrodiil, the province of beauty and magnificence. And hell. First place anybody should go upon leaving the tunnels is the capital itself, the Imperial City.
Wow.
The textures, the lighting, the atmosphere this place holds, Virtuos has managed to rebirth and reclaim the magic from the original. And he's brought something so... I just love it so much. Hey, where are you going?
Good to see you.
Have you ever been to the King and Queen Tavern?
The city market is just as lively as I remembered it. Even the couriers are out and about spreading the word from the Black Horse Carrier. And just a touch away is the local armorer. Hi. I was wondering if you had any spare gear you could loan offhand?
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
That's not what I asked, but okay.
What can I interest you in? That seems a fair price. You got a great deal there. Another satisfied customer.
He's a... Man, this is actually pretty cool. Thanks. Take care. Getting back on track with the story, you headed out to Wyan Priory to meet Joffrey.
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Conversation is no different than it was in the original.
Always nice to stop
Although,
in and
I don't know, maybe I'm blinded by nostalgia, but the facial expressions feel
No one but the
more
Emperor is
expressive and
permitted to handle
organic,
the
but
amulet.
in keeping
me
with
see.
the original style? I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong or tell me in the comments, but I feel like they overhauled it here. Now the next step is to set out for Kvatch for a special event, so to speak. But just as a small tip for anyone out there who's unaware in the original, head out to this little dungeon crypt called Vindicel? Vindicel. Yeah. It's got an extremely good early set of head-to-toe gear and weapons. Once you delve further into the ruins, hopefully dodging the traps laid along your path, you'll come across Umbra, a rather interesting character.
Get out of here while you can.
Okay? Dick. Killing her will give you access to great beginner gear for whatever slices of hell come across your way.
Blade. It hungers for souls.
Anyways, onward to Kvatch, the spearhead for all the calamity and all the incidents throughout the game. And what the fuck is that? They certainly kept the ugly aspects of the game. Rolling on up towards the summit of the Kvatch mountain, you are met with a ominous and foreboding red sky, emitted by this bleeding red aurora. Almost like the world has succumbed to some sort of Armageddon. And at the top, you're met with the ever so beautiful doorway too. Jumping through the portal, throwing all caution to the wind at dawn with all stunning and dangerous armor that I helped you get. That advice is not free, by the way. It saves lives. You are now coming face to face with Oblivion itself. And it is gorgeous. Well, as gorgeous as a volcanic, fantastical hellscape can be, but why split hairs? Now this is as far as I want this video to go, spoiler-wise. I want this to be hopefully the next game you fall in love with without draining all the fun out of that first playthrough experience. And for this video to be one, if not the straw that breaks the camel's back for you to go and buy this game. Or just get it on Game Pass. Everything and everyone at this point is on Game Pass now. I think I even saw my friend's mom there one time. Hi, Mrs. Margaret. But really, if you're a returning player and you're on the fence about it, believe me, you will love it. Not only will you love it, but I guarantee that you will love it like you did that first time you played it all those years ago. And if you're a new player, not only will you have the same first experience everyone else did back in the day, but on an entirely new scale, with all the scratches buffed out. Most of them. I hope this serves as a great deal of insight to how you proceed with the game further, if you haven't already gone and grabbed it. And if you have, well, I wish you all the fun in the world, because there's a lot to explore. Have fun, take care. What are you still doing here? Video's over. Go on. Alright, fine. If you're not gonna leave, I will. I'm in jail.